Good morning, children. So today we'll be discussing where actually heartbeat originates. Okay. So how this heartbeat takes place and how the blood is pumped. Okay. So in the walls of the heart there are specialized muscle fibers. Okay. So the walls of the heart is made up of specialized muscle fibers which has the property of neuron. Okay. What is the property of neuron? It can conduct impulses, okay? It can conduct electrical potential and it can pass messages, okay? So, those specialized muscle fibers are called nodal tissues, okay? So, in the walls of the heart, there are specialized muscle fibers. Those muscle fibers are called as nodal tissues, okay? And there are 4 different types of nodal tissues, okay? So, what are those? First one is sino-auricular node. Second one is auriculoventricular node. Third one is bundle of His. And fourth one is Purkinje fibers. Okay. So the specialized muscle fibers are called nodal tissue that is present in the walls of the heart. Okay. So here is the walls of the heart and those are 4 types. Okay. Sino-auricular node, auriculoventricular node, bundle of His and Purkinje fibers. Okay. So, heartbeat originates at sino-auricular node, children. So, sino-auricular node is also called pacemaker. Okay. So, what is sino-auricular node called? Pacemaker. Okay. Sino-auricular node is present at the opening of superior vena cava in the right auricle. You can see here in the diagram. So, this is superior vena cava and this opens in the right auricle. So, it is present at the opening of superior vena cava in the right auricle. Okay. And this sino-auricular node causes contraction of the auricles. Okay. So, both the right auricle and left auricle contracts. Okay. So, this contraction fans out in all direction and stimulates the second one auriculoventricular node. Okay. So, auriculoventricular node is present on the ventral margin near the interauricular septum. Okay. So, interauricular septum, the wall between the right and the left auricle. Okay. Ventral margin, that is the front side. Okay. So, this is the dorsal side. It is present on the ventral margin near the interauricular septum, auriculoventricular node. Okay. And then from auriculoventricular node, 2 branches are given. Here you can see, children, 2 branches which goes to the right side and the left side till the apex of heart. Okay. And then it again comes up till the ventricles. Okay. This is called bundle of His. Okay. And then from the bundle of His, many branches come out and those are called as Purkinje fibers. Understood? These Purkinje fibers are spread all over the ventricles. Understood, children? So, heartbeat originates or starts at sino-auricular node which causes the contraction of auricle. This waves of contraction fans out in all directions and sino-auricular node stimulates auriculoventricular node. Okay. Then the messages are passed to bundle of His. Okay, children. Then from the bundle of His, you can see bundle of His, 2 branches, right and left, and their ramification on both the side, right and left. Okay. Purkinje fibers start. Understood, children? And then the ventricle contracts from sino-auricular node to auriculoventricular node to bundle of His and then to Purkinje fibers. Then the ventricles contract and pumps the blood into the blood vessels. Okay. That is the pulmonary aorta and the systemic aorta. Okay. If bundle of His does not function, then the ventricles will not contract and thereby the person dies. Okay. So, ventricle will not contract and the blood is not pumped to the blood vessels. Okay. That is called heart block. Okay. Before we studied heart attack, children, heart attack is caused due to the blocking of coronary arteries. Okay. Due to the accumulation of cholesterol. Okay, so cholesterol accumulate in the coronary artery and the heart does not get oxygenated blood in proper time, then the heart stops working. That is called heart attack. Okay, here ventricles cannot contract if there is any problem in bundle of His and then blood is not pumped to the blood vessel. That is called heart block. Okay, so heart attack is different from heart block. Understood, children? So where the heartbeat originates? In the right auricle at sino-auricular node. Okay, children? And then the ventricles contract and pumps the blood into the blood vessels. This is how heartbeat begins. And then sino-auricular node is also called as pacemaker, and in the person where the heart does not function normally, a machine called pacemaker is inserted, which shows the normal functioning of the heart. Okay, and then normal functioning of the heart can be detected by an instrument called electrocardiogram. Okay, what is that electrocardiogram? It's a machine which shows how the heart functions. Okay, so electrocardiogram is an instrument that shows or that detects the normal functioning of the heart. You might have seen a graph for this heart patient, children, that is called electrocardiograph. Okay, so electrocardiograph shows a wave like this. See here, there is a P wave which shows auricular systole. Okay, both the auricles contract and pumps the blood into the ventricle. Then you can see QRS. Okay, so this QRS shows ventricular systole where both the ventricles contract and pumps the blood in the blood vessels. Okay, and then you can see here T, this is joint diastole. Okay, so if the electrocardiograph is like this, P, Q, R, S and T, then your heart is functioning normal. Okay, and if it goes faster, slow or it is flat, then the person is also flat. Understood, children? So this is about electrocardiogram and electrocardiograph. Okay, so thus we complete the origin of heartbeat, and this rate of heartbeat is controlled by both the nervous system and endocrine system. Understood, children? So this is how origin of heartbeat takes place, and you note down, make a note of all this. This is here, this graph also, you take it clearly. Okay, that's it. Next we'll go to blood pressure, children. So you might be hearing BP naku blood pressure only. Okay, so what is this blood pressure? Understood? So the force that blood exerts on the walls of the blood vessel is called blood pressure, or you can simply say the pressure with which the blood flows in the blood vessel is called blood pressure. Understood? And then this blood pressure is generally higher in arteries than in the veins. Okay, and then the normal blood pressure of a healthy person is always 120 to 120 by 80, children. Okay, so 120 by 80. Then the numerator 120 mm of Hg. When you write 120 by 80, you write like this only. Okay. Generally, this is asked for 1 mark. What is systolic pressure? What is diastolic pressure? Okay. Then you must write 120 mm of Hg. If you write only systolic pressure. Okay. So 120 mm of Hg denotes the systolic pressure, and the denominator 80 denotes the diastolic pressure. Okay, so 120 mm of Hg is systolic pressure, 80 mm of Hg is diastolic pressure. Understood, children? Now what is this systolic pressure and diastolic pressure? Systole is different from systolic pressure, diastole is different from diastolic pressure. Okay, the contraction of the heart is called systole, whereas the pressure in the arteries after ventricular systole is called systolic pressure. Okay, so what is systolic pressure, children? The pressure of the blood in the arteries after ventricular systole. Okay, that is systolic pressure. And then the pressure of the blood in the arteries after ventricular diastole is called diastolic pressure. Okay, and then the healthy person has blood pressure 120 by 80, and this is measured by instrument called sphygmomanometer. You might have seen many people often going and getting their BP checked. Okay, a machine with a long lid and then mercury column moving up and down. Okay, handcuffs will be like this and the doctor sees like this. Here it gets tightened and then suddenly he relaxes. Okay, so that is called as sphygmomanometer. Okay, instrument used to see the blood pressure. Understood, children? And then if the blood pressure is more than 120 by 80, then it is called hypertension. Okay, and there are various reasons for hypertension, that is long stress and strain, then smoking, consuming alcohol and so on. Okay, and then the remedy for this high BP is, children, doing regular exercise, doing yogas and getting your BP checked twice in a month. Okay, and then this hypertension, it leads to cardiovascular problem, gallbladder problem and pancreas disorder also. Okay, so this is how the blood pressure is checked by sphygmomanometer. Thus blood pressure of healthy person is 120 by 80. Okay, and if the blood pressure is more than 120 by 80, then it is called as high blood pressure or hypertension. Okay, children, now note down this also.